How RAILA Amolo Odinga lost. Welcome to Born TV Kenya and receive war greetings from husband. Consider subscribing. Why do you think RAILA Amolo Odinga lost his AUC chairmanship bid? Former United Nations Conference on Trade Development Secretary General Mukisa Kituyi has absolved former Prime Minister RAILA Odinga from blame following his loss at the African Union Commission elections. Pointing out that he was not particularly surprised by the outcome, Kituyi said the loss had nothing to do with RAILA's campaign as an individual.
Is much more important than getting a few presidents to declare publicly they're supporting. But third also, we should say that nobody tied up the vote of SADC. SADC in this case should have been an important next door constituency for Kenya to cultivate. But you see, they were late in coming on board, late in deciding they were going to support the candidate of Madagascar. And when that candidate was stepping out, the SADC vote was not tied in as a vote of solidarity with a country which had supported the SADC candidate in the previous election. So these are just some nuances, but I think still the fundamental phenomenon you have to deal with is the numeric overrepresentation of Francophone Africa in the elective process.
He said several reasons were responsible for the loss in the elections, which saw Djibouti's Foreign Affairs Minister Mahmoud Yusuf elected chairperson of AUC after securing 33 votes in the 7th round of voting. RAILA faced Yusuf and Madagascar's former Foreign Affairs Minister Richard Randramandrato in the elections. In an interview with Citizen TV, Kituyi said RAILA's loss was partly a consequence of structural injustice of the voting patterns at the African Union.
It had nothing to do with RAILA's campaign as an individual. It is more a consequence of a structural injustice in the voting patterns at the African Union. So to say RAILA faltered is to assume that he could have done something about it. I think he went the extra mile, but the structural challenges in the electoral process always had this thing tilted against him.
A number of things did not work in his favor, he said. Kituyi added that when the only non-Francophone candidate won the elections, there was virtual unity across Anglophone Africa. He, however, said the candidate was perceived to have performed badly during the term. Wendito Kituyi added that the move by the Southern African Development Community, or SADC, to declare a solidarity with the candidate from Madagascar handed RAILA's prospects a blow. He further pointed out that the Francophone, French-speaking, made promises to RAILA which they did not keep. The Francophone bloc, even after they made promises verbally they would to support RAILA, did what we expected them to do. That is to stick with their own, he said. Kituyi nonetheless insisted that RAILA is appealing to African nations. You should not downplay him. In matters of appealing to Africa, RAILA is larger than President William Ruto. Do not think that Ruto was winning a support for RAILA.
Say that you should not downplay. In matters of appealing to Africa, RAILA is larger than Ruto. So you don't think that Ruto was winning support for RAILA. Ruto's uncalled for solidarity with Israel over the invasion of Gaza, Ruto's strange behavior in allowing abductions of prominent persons out of Kenya have not endeared him to a lot of Africans as a face of campaign. In those kind of areas, he was much more a liability than an asset to RAILA's campaign.
He added, with 49 heads of state partaking in the vote, the winner needed 2/3 of the total votes, totaling 33. What are your thoughts, Hezbon?
I can say, sina maoni. I don't have much to say, but I gonna say this. We had much expectation from the Right Honorable RAILA Amolo Odinga, and we highly expected him to win. But a lot played, a lot happened, and there was something which was happening behind the corridors. So I just want to take this opportunity to wish Honorable RAILA Amolo Odinga, the former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, all the best, and we wish Baba all the best. Welcome to Kenya. You Africa, I can say that Africa has lost the best, one of the best, but I can say it is not over. I just want to congratulate him and wish him all the best. This election was not about the individual Raila Amolo Odinga. I think as Kenyan we have lost, and as a nation we have lost. But all in all, welcome back, Baba. We wished you all the best, but you didn't win. Just take this opportunity to congratulate the candidate, the winner, the deputy candidate, Yusuf Ali Sofo, the candidate Raila Amolo Odinga. Yeah, just welcome back. I think sina maoni ingine, and thank you for having me in the conversation. My name is Hesi Bon.
Thank you for taking part in this conversation.